Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you people?
We're bad guys. It's what we do.
Oh really? You steal purses all the time? Hi guys, I'd like to talk about Suicide Squad. I have a guest star, Timothy Anderson. You will hear his thoughts first. We're friends, we talk on Skype. His username is Poppin Movies. So take her away, Timothy.
What's up guys, Timothy Anderson here today reviewing Suicide Squad in IMAX 3D as well. And I'm going to take these off now. These things are huge. Yeah. Anyway. So what is Suicide Squad about? Well, Suicide Squad is about a bunch of criminals going into this dangerous mission to get time shaved off their sentence. Stars Will Smith as Deadshot, Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, Jared Leto as the Joker. We'll get to him in a little bit. I have some things to talk about this movie. Joel Kinnaman as forgot his name, and I already said Jared Leto, Cara Delevingne, and so many other people. This movie. Alright, so was I expecting this movie? Yes, I was really excited. When this trailer premiered last year, I was pumped. I could not wait to see this movie. It looked dark, it looked gritty, I wanted to see it. And then when I saw the trailer, I thought it was going to be R-rated, but then I heard that they were going to stick with the PG-13 rating, and I'm still like, man, whatever, I'm still going to go see it. I wasn't expecting to go see it in IMAX 3D, but I was going to go see it. So is this movie any good? Well, yeah, I thought it was actually better than the critics made it out to be. This movie was a lot of fun. I really had a good time with it. If I was going to say that this movie is better than any other superhero movie this year, actually, yes. While Deadpool had its fun moments, its story kind of lagged for me. X-Men Apocalypse was disappointing. Batman v Superman, to me, was a good movie as well. And Captain America Civil War was good, but like Deadpool, it still lags. So this movie takes the cake as the best superhero movie this year. That, and it's actually about supervillains. Also, this movie is a lot of fun to me. I had a great time with it. Every actor in this movie has their little flashback to how they got into prison, and each one I was literally stuck in my brain. And then there's two complaints people complain about. The villain, I gotta go with you on that. I did not like the villain that much. I thought it just was kind of stupid. And then there's the Joker, who's in it for about 15 minutes. Actually, I don't care if he was in it for 15 minutes. Every single scene the Joker was in, I was amazed. The Joker has since become my favorite villain. I love the Joker. Heath Ledger did a great job. Jack Nicholson did a great job. Cesar Romano's does a great job as the more lighter version of the Joker. This Joker does kill people, like Heath Ledger's did. But yeah, in this one, he's in love with Harley Quinn. And yeah, I think this movie is great. I like it. I think you'll like it too. I'm going to keep this one short because I'm collaborating with SirTyJensen. Special thank you to SirTyJensen for allowing me to collaborate with him on this review. I think Suicide Squad is a great, fun movie. I had a good time with it. You'll have a good time with it. I'm going to give Suicide Squad an A. I'm Timothy Anderson, signing off. Up now to you, TyJensen.
Thanks, Timothy. I'm glad you enjoyed the movie. This may sound funny. During our latest Skype conversation, Timothy nearly loses his Bluetooth device. He was like, "Oh shit." I was like, "Oh shit." That reminded me of a funny scene in the original Point Break. Johnny Utah wakes up on the beach. He looks at his watch. He realizes he's late for a stakeout. Shit, I'm late. Shit. Suicide Squad, directed by David Ayer, stars Will Smith, Margot Robbie, and others. A group of supervillains are forced to work for the government in exchange for clemency, or in other words, they're forced to do good. I was really excited for Suicide Squad. It looks cool, and I'm a huge superhero fan. It was marketed really well. It was marketed like Guardians of the Galaxy. I seen it Saturday night. I normally see movies during the day. I got a decent seat. I seen it in AVX 3D. The 3D sucked as expected. Suicide Squad was fine. I don't want to say it was disappointing. I'm saying it's entertaining but flawed. It's different for sure. It's lighthearted, it has plenty of humor. It has some good performances. It's not for everybody, it has some magic. Will Smith was good as Deadshot, he's still charismatic. I'm sure some people feel he's too likable to play a bad guy. Deadshot is sympathetic, he loves his daughter, however, he's unapologetic about his lifestyle. Deadshot rarely wears his mask as expected, he wears it only a couple times, it's no spoiler. That reminds me of the latest Ninja Turtles movie, Casey Jones wears his mask only once. Margot Robbie is great as Harley Quinn, in fact she steals the show. Harley is funny, sexy, and crazy. She loves Joker, she's crazy for him. Yeah, she had some humanity. It's probably worth mentioning Harley was created for the 90s Batman cartoon. That was my favorite show as a kid. Joel Kinnaman was fine. He was good in Run All Night. He was fine in RoboCop. I heard he was good in The Killing. Rick Flag was likable. He has chemistry with Deadshot. It's probably worth mentioning Tom Hardy was originally going to play Rick, but he had to drop out because he was busy filming The Revenant. We should see Tom in this franchise. Maybe he'll sign on for Suicide Squad 2. A lot of people hate Jai Courtney. I don't mind him. I've seen a few of his interviews. He seems likable. Jai is usually bland, but not here. Kevin Boomerang is Australian, so naturally Jai was more comfortable. Kevin Boomerang was funny. He has a fetish for pink unicorns. I'm not kidding. I love to see more of this guy. Isn't that saying something? He may show up in the Flash movie. I'm sure he'll show up in Suicide Squad 2 if it happens.
Now you see that evil will always triumph, because good is dumb.
Jared Leto was good as Joker, but he didn't blow me away. He worked hard for the role, he disappeared. His Joker was like Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger combined. He's a gangster. He's not the main villain, in fact he's not a major character. He's in it for only 10 minutes. Some people were disappointed or mad. I knew about it going in because I watched a few reviews. However, I never felt he was the main villain. I'm sure he'll show up in Ben Affleck's solo Batman movie.
He's an asshole.
Enchantress was the main villain. I assure you it's not a spoiler. You could call it a minor spoiler. She was a weak generic villain. She has no personality, she doesn't do anything. Yeah, she has a motivation for taking over the world. I won't say what it is, I'll just say she's really mad. Cara DeGeneres, whoever, was fun I suppose. This movie has some character development which is nice. You really get to know Deadshot and Harley. There are some flashback scenes. Yeah, they have chemistry. I haven't seen Focus. I guess Will Smith and Margot Robbie have better chemistry. You don't know much about Boomerang or Joker. Well, Joker is supposed to be mysterious. The story is generic, but no big deal. The squad has to save the world. They're kicking ass, but they're not taking any names. Yeah, the story is predictable, but there are a few surprises. The action takes place in Midway City. I'm not a huge comic book reader. I guess it's a minor location. Chris Tuckman feels the last two acts bleed together. They feel like one huge scene. Without spoiling anything, there's a scene that reminds me of Fan Four Stick. The action was fine. There's some choppy editing and some close-up shots, however I could be wrong about that. The squad fights these digital rocky creatures. They're useless, they're like video game enemies. Chris Duckman's review was in the back of my mind while I was watching this movie, so maybe that affected my judgment. I could be wrong. I overthink sometimes. You remember the car chase? I thought it would be 1 or 2 minutes long, but no, it's only 20-30 seconds long. Clearly it was cut down. Maybe there's an extended version. This movie was choppily edited, mainly the story structure. You could tell some scenes were cut down, like the car chase and the bar scene. This movie had some reshoots and it really shows. The movie was originally dark, but Warner Brothers wanted the movie to be lighthearted because a lot of people, including myself, were bummed out by Batman v Superman. This movie was totally inconsistent, but not a big deal. I'm not kidding when I say this. During one of the Enchantress scenes, 2 young boys ran out of the theater. Psh! They never came back in. There should be an extended cut, but that's unlikely. David Ayer claimed this version is his own. I'm sure the Blu-ray will have plenty of deleted scenes. Suicide Squad gets a C. It's not bad. It's entertaining but flawed. Will I see it again? Definitely. Will I buy it? Maybe. Let me know what you thought of Suicide Squad. Did you like it or hate it? As always, thanks for watching guys. Shares are appreciated. You can check out Timothy's channel. You can check out my Born Supremacy review or my latest trailer reactions if you haven't already. I'll talk to you later.